Welcome, boys and girls, children of all ages, and welcome to my WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2 predictions. We're going to go through all the matches, going to make my predictions of what I think is going to happen, and if there's going to be any surprises as well. So let's get Right, let's get into the opening match of Night 1, shall we? It is going to be the United States Championship match between John Cena and Austin Theory. I've gone for an Austin Theory win. I think he will walk out of WrestleMania still the US champion. There's still a little bit in me that thinks that John Cena will win it, go to Monday Night Raw, do an open challenge, and a debut in NXT or Jay White will come out and defeat John Cena for the title, and then that rivalry will go on moving forward. But I want Austin Theory to win. I love what Austin Theory's been doing. I love the way that he's been conducting himself the whole time. And I think it is his time now to get his big WrestleMania moment. He had another one last year, but he lost to Pat McAfee. But he did get Stone Cold stunned. So, silver linings. Next up, we have Dominik Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio in a match. This one I've really struggled to predict. If it was Rey Mysterio's last match, I would say, yes, this would be him losing. Dominik's coming in this with absolute great momentum with what he's been doing on the mic and the way he's doing it. But I'm going to say this. I think Dominik is going to win this match. And I think we'll talk about Judgment Day later on, but I think this is his time now to win the match, get one over, and then really grow strength to strength of what he's doing. So I am predicting in the Rey Mysterio versus Dominik Mysterio match that Dominik is going to come out on top. Viva la raza! Next up, we have the Fatal 4-Way Women's Showcase Tag Team match with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez as it is now, Shotzi and Natalya versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, and Chelsea Green versus Sonya in the I Am a Karen team. I've gone for, it's either going to be Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez or Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Personally, I would love to see Raquel Rodriguez pick up the win because I really like what she's been doing over the past few months since she's been called up. I think she deserves that big push moving forward, but I've also can see Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler sort of winning it because of the names that they are and what they bring to that division as well. So if I'm going to have to pick one, I'm going to pick Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler and winning the Fatal 4-Way Women's Showcase Tag Team match. Next up, we've got the Devil Edge versus the Demon Finn Balor, inside the new / old white structure of the Hell in a Cell. They've got rid of the red, bringing back the white structure of Hell in a Cell. I've gone for a Finn Balor win. I think he's going to pick it up because I feel like the momentum he's going to have following this is going to be massive. Edge doesn't really need it. But at the same time, I love Edge. Seeing him live, singing his song was absolutely epic. So I always have a soft spot for Edge, but I think Finn's going to win this and pick up the W and move it forward, get that big push that everyone thinks he should get and will get after WrestleMania. Next up, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship match between Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. I am predicting a new SmackDown Women's Champion. I think Rhea, we talked about this in our videos this past week as well, in our top 10, and I had Rhea versus Charlotte when they did for the NXT title at WrestleMania 37, I think it was, 36, 37. And I feel like that this is Rhea's time now, as she's been saying in all of her promos up until this match, that she needs to be Charlotte Flair to become the superstar that she knows she can be. So if she wins this match, she will become a Triple Crown champion, winning the NXT, the Raw Championship, and then could be winning the SmackDown Championship at WrestleMania. So yeah, I'm predicting a new women's champion in Rhea Ripley. Next up, my prediction for main eventing WrestleMania Night 1 is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos for the Raw and SmackDown tag team titles. We all know where this is going. This is the end of the Sami Zayn bloodline feud that will end this off as him and Kevin Owens coming away with the tag team titles. This has been a brilliant build from Jay walking out at Royal Rumble to coming back, being back up, saying that he trusts Sami, to now turning his back, saying he needs to do it for his brother. But Jimmy is starting to get wise to the antics of Roman, and he's only doing it for his brother, and they're only in there together. So, could we be seeing the Usos retaining? I don't think so. I think this is just the end of it. I think this is going to be giving them the tag titles. They will probably split them up so brands can have their titles back together as well. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will be taking the Raw titles for the time being, with the Usos taking the SmackDown, or it going back to SmackDown for them. So yes, at WrestleMania Night 1, my prediction for the main event will be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos, and we will be seeing new tag team champions. Next up, we have the women's tag champs in Lita and Becky Lynch with Trish Stratus versus Damage Control, Bayley, Dakota Kai and Io Sky in a 6-woman tag team match. I think, and I'm going to predict this, that there's going to be a double turn in this match. I think Dakota Kai and Io Sky are going to turn their back on Bayley during the match, and I think they're going to get Bayley. Bayley will then become a face and move to a different brand. I saw a video from Tom Colohue. Go and check that out, where he does his draft for when they do the draft coming up soon, and he predicts them. And I think he's right in his video. It really opened my eyes to that. So go and check that video out as well. A link to that will be in the description down below. So go and check that out as well. But I also feel like that Trish and Becky Lynch and Lita will win, and I feel like Trish is going to turn her back on both of them, making a match for SummerSlam. That is my prediction for this, and that's why I think that the winners of this match will be Lita, Becky Lynch and Trish, but I think that there could be another turn after the match. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below, and then let me know how you feel about this match. Right, next up we have the Beast Brock Lesnar versus the Giant in Omos in a match. A lot of people not happy about this match, but I'm actually quite excited for this one. For me, I think Brock Lesnar's going to win. The only issue I have with this is MVP said on Monday Night Raw that Brock Lesnar will never be able to suplex Omos, will never be able to hit the F5, and will never be able to pick him up. And as soon as he said that, I went, well, Brock Lesnar is going to German suplex him, and Brock Lesnar is going to F5 him. It all depends on what WWE want to do. Are they going to make Omos as the next big giant superstar moving forward? Or are they going to carry on with Brock Lesnar's demolishment of everybody? Tell me what you think. I've gone for a Brock Lesnar win, but I wouldn't be surprised if I see Omos pick up the win either. So tell me what you think in the comments down below. Right, next up we have Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul. I think this one's scheduled for night one for it, as it's going to be on Logan Paul's birthday. I've gone for a Seth Rollins win. I think he deserves a WrestleMania win, and I think Logan Paul's going to win. Logan Paul has also said that his contract is up the day after WrestleMania. So could we be seeing him coming back? I think so. I think he's proven that he deserves to have a contract with WWE. I would like to see him more in WWE so we can go for maybe a title, but I know with his commitments he's got with Prime, with his boxing and other things that he's doing as well, that it might be difficult to see him a little bit more than what we are going forward. But I would like to see him come back more. I think Seth Rollins deserves this now with everything he's been through over the past couple of years at WrestleMania and Cody Rhodes last year and losing. Never really having that massive WrestleMania moment. So I'm going to, well, apart from the cash-in that he had against Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. So I'm going to go for a Seth Rollins win. I'm really excited for this match. I know Logan Paul is a brilliant wrestler and is going to bring his absolute everything to this. And then we all know how great Seth Rollins is. And that entrance is going to be fire. Whoa. We have the men's tag team showcasing Ricochet and Braun Strowman versus the Street Profits versus the Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders. I've gone for Street Profits or Ricochet and Braun Strowman. Viking Raiders, I think I like the Viking Raiders and what they've done in NXT, but since they've been up in Raw or SmackDown, they haven't really hit the heights apart from the title reign, but it wasn't really much to it. I think something's going to happen with Chad Gable and Otis. So I think after Mania, I think Chad Cable's going to have a singles push, and I think Otis is going to go with the Maximum Male Models. But I think Ricochet and Braun Strowman are a really good tag team of what they've been doing. But I think the Street Profits are going to take the win, and I think that either one of them's going to turn heel after WrestleMania, or they're both going to, because I think they've done everything they can as faces and baby faces, but I feel like they need to do some heel work. I feel like one of them needs to do something. Montez Ford as a singles competitor against someone like AJ Styles or anyone could be absolutely brilliant. Even if they stick together and one of them goes on a singles run, or both of them try and do it and then one of them gets a championship, brilliant. But I feel like that they need this win, and I'm going to go with the Street Profits. Here we go. Here is my match of the weekend. I think there's no one's going to be able to top what these three are going to bring. A triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship with Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus versus Gunther, the champion, walking into it. And I feel like if they're either going to go down the Grand Slam champion in Sheamus winning it, or have Drew. But for me, there's no other better champion than someone who deserves to win this match than Gunther. He is the best wrestler that has probably graced this earth at this precise moment. You can have a case to say that Seth Rollins is, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Edge, Finn Balor, all of them. But for me, Gunther is the most all-round superstar that is going it. You don't have people like Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes that want to match that badly against a certain individual. All of them collectively want it. Brock Lesnar has said before he leaves, he wants a match against Gunther. You can check that out on Tom Colley's channel. He's reported that so many times. So yeah, it is one of those matches I feel is going to steal it, and I'm going to say that walking out is the Ring General and still Intercontinental Champion Gunther. Right, here we go. The Raw Women's Championship match between Bianca Belair and Asuka. I've gone for a new Raw Women's Champion in Asuka. I think it's going to be time that, because of, let's go back to what I've said before, Rhea Ripley is going to be winning, Dom is going to be winning, Finn Balor's going to be winning, and with Rhea Ripley winning the SmackDown Women's Championship, I think it's time for Judgment Day. I spoke, as I said before, in Tom Collier's channel, and he absolutely made an amazing point, which made my mind up today, that I feel like the whole of the Judgment Day are going to be moving to SmackDown, and I feel like Bianca Belair losing that title and going to SmackDown as well herself, because she's done everything she can on Raw, beating everybody that you can possibly think of, and get new challenges, as in Charlotte Flair. Bayley, I think, will be moving after her 6-man tag as well. Absolute great points by Tom Collier. As I said before, the link to that video is in the description down below, so please go and check that out. So yes, I'm going for a new one. I think it's Asuka's time to become that dominant champion she was in NXT, bring this new character that she's brought when she was in Japan back, and I feel like it's time for her to have a run with the title and demolish everybody. And finally, the main event of the whole WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for the WWE and the Universal Championship of the world. This has been going backwards and forwards. I've seen a lot of people saying that they want Roman Reigns to beat that 1,000-day reign. And some people have been underwhelmed by the build-up for the Cody Rhodes Roman Reigns. I haven't. I think this has been a brilliant build-up. Them two haven't touched at all, and I don't want them to touch until WrestleMania. I want the first time that they punch each other or hit each other or lock up to be at WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes has defeated Solo Sikoa on Monday Night Raw to beat his undefeated streak and to really put home that he is not a person to mess with. I also feel like I saw someone say that they think Roman Reigns could tap out. I don't think that will happen. I don't think Roman Reigns will ever tap out to win it. But I think we're going to be coming out of this very happy, very excited, because we will be seeing a new WWE World Heavyweight Universal Champion in Cody Rhodes. It's his time. It is his journey. It is everything has been building since he debuted at last year's WrestleMania to this. This is his time. This is his moment to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship for the first time in the Rhodes family name, as they never got to hold that title. None of them. And it would be great for Dusty as well, for everything that Dusty's done to the whole of the wrestling community, to be able to look down and see his son picking up the championship win and bringing home the gold to the Rhodes family. Thank you guys ever so much for watching this, and thank you guys for all those people that have been able to watch all the videos we've done this week. Let's have a quick roundup of what we've done. We've done the top 10 men's, top 10 women's, top 10 tag team matches that have ever happened at WrestleMania. We've also sent out our stand and deliver predictions as well, which we will be going through. Afterwards, I will be recording and going through my reactions to each of those matches and then uploading that to see how many of those I got right. And we will be doing reactions to night 1 and night 2 of WrestleMania in separate videos. And then we will be going on moving forward the Raw After Mania. There will be a video on that, and then we will be doing the NXT after WrestleMania weekend, and then the Friday night SmackDown after WrestleMania, and then moving forward on this channel there will be 3 videos a week plus a premium live event video as well, where we will be reviewing Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and we will be reviewing a premium live event as well every single time there is one. So I just want to say thank you guys ever so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe down below, click that like button, share it with all your family members, and make sure you are healthy, happy, peace.